At the height of World War II, the Nazis had come to power through the majority of Europe. The Allies had banded together to take down the Empire. The Russians fought back the Nazi front with the help of the cold winter, which brought them to Germany's final stand, Berlin. On April 16, 1945, Marshal Georgy Zhukov led 750,000 Soviets into a bloodshed that would change the world. Accompanied by an 1,800 tank offensive, they led the march into eastern Germany to destroy the Nazi Party. Little did they know that up until May 3rd from this day, 500,000 soldiers would fall and many more wounded. After capturing East Germany, they led an offensive attack into Berlin, the most prestigious city on the continent. On April 21st, Führer Adolf Hitler commanded a stay and the defense of the nation's capital. Some even say rumors of a Germany divided between allies encouraged the starving, ammo, and equipment-deprived 75,000 Germans to stay up against 8 surrounding Russian armies. On April 23, 1945, the depleted German forces were given the orders to retreat and reinforce Berlin. On the same day, the Russians began their siege of the Nazi stronghold. The Russian Panzerlines fought through the southern suburbs and were able to take Tempelhof Airport. The Russians were able to attack 2 weakened German armies with 5 Russian armies.
On April 29th, the Russian Third Shock Army crossed the Moltke Bridge, started to fan out and take the building in room-to-room combat. The Russians took the Ministry of Interior and progressed to bring artillery into the courtyard to take the Reichstag.
The next day, the Russians were able to enter the building. The Germans made use of the old building to hold it firmly and take defensive positions throughout, making the Russian capture of the building more challenging.
April 30th, 1945. Soviets had fought through the streets and now aimed at their interpreted symbol of the Third Reich, the Reichstag. As the army took the Mosque Bridge, their offense growing stronger, the remaining 10,000 Germans retreated to pre-built trenches and the building itself. After being informed that they wouldn't last over 2 days, Hitler and his wife of 40 hours committed suicide. Now Russians led an all-powerful offensive in one of the final battles of the war.
You want his weapon?
After the capture of the Reichstag, 300 Germans remained POWs, 200 deceased, and 500 wounded. As an attempt to influence propaganda, the Soviets shot the picture of the raised flag and claimed it to be after the building was captured. However, it was shot the day after, but no one told the rest of the Soviets. In the battle for Berlin, 80,000 men were killed and 257,000 wounded or missing in the lead-up to the battle and in the battle itself. 2,000 Russian tanks were destroyed, and 150,000 Germans were killed during the battle for Berlin.
There's gotta be some freaking Krauts over here somewhere. They're not just gonna leave this for us. Get down, get down.
As the Russians took the building, they raised their flag over Berlin under the command of Battalion Commander Neustrov, who said, "The Supreme High Command and the entire Soviet people order you to erect the victory banner on the roof above Berlin."